So, as of 2023, there are 112 billionaires in the world. The billionaire perspective on life is quite different from anything you will ever experience, and it definitely go against many of the things you believe. Here are 15 secrets only billionaire. Known welcome to Alex, the place where future billionaire came to get inspired. Number 1. You don't usually get to $1 billion and still own 100 of your business. Jeff Bezos owns 12.7% of Amazon. Elon Musk owns 30% of Tesla. Bernard Arnault owns 46 of IBM. Warren Buffett owns 16 of Berkshire Hathaway. Larry Ellison owns 35 of Oracle. You get the idea. Most millionaires are share protective. They guard their share like hawks without realizing they are actually keeping themselves from accelerating upward in a shorter period of time. Here's wake up call. Owning 15 in multi-billion dollar pie is a lot more financially lucrative than owning 100 of your $3 million business. Number 2. Real estate will make you a millionaire. Private equity make you a billionaire. The running joke around the ultra wealthy is that real estate is the dumb millionaire game. You can become a millionaire in real estate even if you don't have the brain power to do anything else. Ask any millionaire and they tell you almost half, 35 to 50% of their net worth is tied up in real estate. Ask any billionaire and you will quickly realize business interest, private equity make up for over 70% of their net worth. The most productive way to increase your net worth is by owning a business, blow it up and then use the fund to buy pieces of their business and do it all over again. Number 3. Do not use your own money. Use someone else to make yourself rich. You can literally earn your way to earn $1 million. There are plenty of jobs out there where if you put your head down, put in the air, stack those checks, you will get to 7-figure. Doctors, lawyers, tech engineers, they all earn a ton of money from their salaries, but you cannot get to $1 billion the same way. Your financial life unlocks vertically when you realize you can use other people's money to make yourself rich. Here's how most billionaires do it. Step 1. They go to friends, family, bank and angel investors with an idea that they will willing to go all the way to make it happen. They need $100,000 to start the business and give off 20% of the company. They value the company at $500,000. Their 80% share of this new business is worth $400,000 and we really start a step down to they get some revenue and they build a team ready to scale. Let us say the company at this point is making $1 million in recurring revenue per year. Step 3. They can go to some external investor and sell 20% of the business and a $10 million valuation, meaning they now have $2 million in cash and the remaining 60% of the company is now worth $6 million. Use that $2 million to go from $1 to $10 million in early recurring revenue. Step 5. You guessed it, if you go to raise fund again and this time at $100 million valuation, you sell 20% more of the business to get that $20 million. At this point, the 40% you are left with is worth $40 million. Step 6. You use the $20 million to develop a product for the companies and hire sales people. This blows up your recurring revenue and into short year your company is ready to go public. Step 7. You will file for an IPO where the company floats 10% of its share on the public market at a $10 million valuation. You and everyone that's invested in your company along the way is now a billionaire. At every stage of this journey, you used other people's money to scale up, to hire people, to develop product, to get new sales, and within every one of those moves the valuation went up. Now before you call on what we just told you, know that this is the simplest model. Upwork has used to IPO at a $35 billion valuation and we were fortunate enough to learn from the founder along the way. Number 4, everything is a buy low sell high equation. Only the skill differ from billionaires trade in commodities, coffee, metal, etc. Other trade in shipping those commodities where the cost of gas, people and transport is lower than what others are willing to pay. You get it delivered. Other trade in risk in depth, tech and media. Companies trade in attention and eyeballs. Buy them, low sell them, high use the profit to do it lager. Over and over again, once you understand that every business is in the buy low sell high business, the way you look at your start to change. There are two important things to optimize if you want to be rich. One, what your markup is, and two, what your scale is meeting the number of transactions. You are able to do. Amazon as an e-commerce store has tiny margins but a lot of transactions. Tesla has incredible margins and a decent number of transactions. A business grows when one of three situations occur. One, change more and maintain the same number of transactions. Artists use this model to charge the same but increase the number of customers. When fast food chains open up new location. And 3, you charge more while increasing the number of transactions. Luxury brands and this strategy, which actually made Bernard Arnault the richest man in the world. The secret most billionaire know is that once you move into a different bracket of scale, you have incredible negotiating power on how low you can buy. Only billionaire know that the profit is made at the point of purchase, not the point of sale. Number 5, art is a preferred store of value that can easily be moved around. When you are that rich, most of your money is locked up in stock, other business, or hard to move assets. You don't want to keep it cash because at the scale cash is losing 5 to 10% of its value year over year due to inflation. So where do high net worth individuals turn to art? Yeah. They buy art in bulk, lease it off to museum around the world or sell it off in shopping containers and use it as a bargaining chip. It's a lot easier to move $500 million in art than $500 million in gold or silver. Most people don't realize that blue chip art is one of the most profitable investment out there. Fine art is often referred to as the billionaire asset for a good reason. Actually, blue chip art not only performs incredibly well in high inflation environments like the one we are right now, but it is traditionally consistently outperforming from the S&P 500 according to a recent groundbreaking study from UBS. 62% of ultra high net worth investors surveyed allocate a shocking 30 or more of their investment portfolios into art and collectibles. Now we know that what you are thinking. Damn, is this ultra rich individual getting an opportunity to invest in way that average people just can't? Because who has the money to buy a $5 or $50 million painting? Well, what? Where you friends at Masterworks come in. Masterworks is a platform that allows everyday people to invest in multi-million-dollar painting for just a fraction of the price. Instead of buying the entire painting, you can invest in share of it, and once that painting is sold, the profit and split amongst the share owners. So far, those profits have been pretty impressive. Masterwork last 3 art sales generated net returns of 10, 14 and a stunning 35% now. Since my work was kind enough to support our community, and thousands of you have been successfully investing with them. So today is enough. Thanks for listening.